Hello there everyone, this is Chillainous and welcome to a new series of Euro Truck Sim 2 videos on the channel. This particular video was pulled from the 29th of July livestream, Building Company Equity. If you want to see that livestream, there's a card to that video in the top right. A viewer asked me to drive to their hometown of Naples, and being a new career, I wasn't going to pass up unlocking any of the new roads, so I began to make the journey down to southern Italy. This is the very first drive in our first truck of the career, a Scania R, driving from Zurich to Milan. If you like what you see, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more, and if you're interested in seeing any of the live streams, be sure to hit all notifications as you subscribe. With all of that said, let's make our way down to Milan. This area. Although it's a bit hard to see. Yep, there's our trailer. So we'll reverse into this one. Just want to make sure I'm clearing this building. We are. Lovely. Sorry, concentrating extremely hard right now. Alright. Straighten up. Oh, actually, it looks like we need to be the other way, like up here a little more. Okay, let's try that again. Looks much better. Beautiful. And we are off on our very first job as a company. The company we are running, I've decided, is called Break It All. It's kind of an ironic name, because I try to drive as safely as possible. There is a link for the virtual trucking company in Discord, and to access the Discord you can find a link for that down in the description if that sort of thing interests you. We're using the Trucksbook website to track all of our travels, and it logs that also into the Discord, so you have a logbook there as well if you are interested in that sort of thing. There's a link for Discord in there if you like to play these sorts of games. And if not, then that's totally fine as well. For those of you who may be watching this on YouTube, hello. This is the very first one that we are driving with our very first truck. And I didn't remember to hit the record button, so I'm going to be pulling this straight from the VOD. But those of you who are watching this on YouTube, if you like some quiet content, don't forget to leave a like and follow the channel. If you liked and subscribed, thank you so much, Bella, I appreciate that. And we have to merge. I will read your comments very, very shortly. We are using some graphical mods. We're using better skyboxes. I think it's brutal weather and something, but it adjusts the roads. It adjusts the weather. It's all really cool. We're using some different lighting on the light posts. When it becomes a little darker, you may be able to see that. I don't think we're going to see that in this video. Using different truck sounds, using different types of dashboards for the Scania Streamline and Scania R. That should be this truck, although I don't think it means this truck. It might mean the higher end Scania Rs, or later on when we start upgrading the dashboards and everything. There are some sound improvements, some graphical improvements. There's nothing to really adjust the physics of the truck or the AI. I'll try to remember to leave a list of the mods that I'm using down in the description of this video if you're watching this live on, well, if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this live, then that's unfortunate. I can't just change it straight up. Alright, let's have a look here. So you're writing down, oh Jesus, nearly crashed into the wall as I looked over to the chat box there. You're writing down a list of ideas for comics. One of them is me interacting with Princess Belle, Princess Cinderella, and Princess Ariel. Ooh. Are you an ideas person? Can you draw as well? We have to merge into the right lane here, so I'm going to check my right mirrors. And you just got on a light pink lace choker that covers your entire neck. I've heard, and I can't speak from experience because I don't own any chokers, that it's more like wearing like stockings, but for your neck on lacy ones. Like, it's just a little warmer. We have to slow right down to 40. If you hear the whistling and stuff, that's a new sound mod that I've installed. There are 2 sound mods installed. One of them is, I can't remember. One of them is specifically for the trucks, and one of them is a general sound effect mod. Like I said, if I remember, I'll try to put in a link, not a link, a list of all of the mods that we are using. I could always try and put in links. A lot of them come from the Steam Workshop, so they're easy to get your hands on if you're playing the game on Steam. I can't really see too many people not playing it on Steam. You can buy it individually too though, which is pretty cool. Yes, you can draw. Ooh, I'm jealous. I can draw somewhat, but I'm not very good. I did the logo for the channel though, and I've done artwork for a couple of other bits as well. Reworked artwork that some people have done as well. I just made it like a little smoother, nothing crazy good, a little more refined. Even though they're much better than me, but just redid some bits to make it look a little smoother. So I don't claim the art as my own, obviously. It still belongs to that person, I just redrew it. Using theirs as a template to get the line weight variations and stuff that I would like. But still, I say that if you want to make those sorts of things and writing it out and everything, you should definitely do that. Things are too short, like especially life is too short to not pursue what it is you want to do. One of my ex-girlfriends once said that she wanted to be a writer and had a story for her character all ready to go, and I tried to convince her to pursue that because, you know, she might not ever get that out, and I'm not sure if she did start or not, but I still think she should. Even though we don't talk anymore, I still want to see her succeed by doing something she loves. Which is why I'm here streaming. I recently got a notification on Twitter, like a few weeks ago now, that it was 5 years since I started Chillainous on Twitter. And I did used to upload videos back then too, but I took a long break as I got into other games, focused on other channels and things like that. It's raining. And then our windshield wipers. And I think that's something that everyone should learn from. If you want to do something, just go for it. Even if it doesn't become successful, you know that you've done it as a passion project. And have given it a go at the least. fact is more than what a lot of people can say. Obviously, there are exceptions to that rule. Like, don't do anything illegal. Or anything that's going to get someone else hurt. But, like, achieving your own personal goals is a big thing. I started to once, and then the platform I was doing it on fell apart, so it wasn't a fault of my own, but by that stage there, I was extremely burnt out, so I kind of took a big break there. But yeah. The chokers that I have aren't warm, and the one that I'm currently wearing has a small silver bell. Fair enough, like I said, it's just what I have heard, and I have no personal experience with anything in that realm. The only thing I can say is that I once owned arm warmers, and they were thinnish. They kept my arms warm. They were like meant to be worn under t-shirts to make it look more like you had a tight-ish long sleeve shirt underneath, but without having to wear an additional shirt. It's a very specific use case. Alright, we're coming back out into the rain. Let's turn back on our wipers. Oh my. Raining quite heavily out here. I don't think I need the next stage of wipers yet either. And also, real quick to my YouTube audience, if you are watching this, there will be separately recorded Euro Truck Simulator videos, kind of similar to how I do the Neo Fly things. And I'm going to start alternating trucking and Neo Fly. I also want to drag Devale onto doing some possible simulator stuff as well. That will probably just be live streams though. Oh my lord. Okay, I need to get some more control on my truck. That was almost very bad. Wiping off 5 kilometers an hour here because it is raining. It's a good practice to do. That's what we do here in Australia. If it's raining, you would drop off 5 to 10 kilometers. Because you'd much rather get there late and in one piece than not at all. So roughly 3 miles slower. Do you have any other questions for me? I mean, I'm not very good at asking questions because I don't want to step on people's toes. I don't mind people telling me things about themselves, but that's personally up to them if they want to tell me things about themselves. And I'll happily listen to what people have to say. But yeah, I feel bad asking questions about a lot of things. All those questions don't come to me very quickly. Even as I write some things, I'll write in very short sentences and then add on a lot. And it annoys some people that I'll write a half a sentence one time and then write in the other half just a few seconds later as it comes to me. Or if I'm asked if I ever want anything while people are out and about in town, I always can't think of anything on the spot either, so this is my own personal problems. Alright, looks like we can turn off the wipers. It has stopped raining. That rain on the side window looks really good. And now we can also increase our speed to 80 kilometers. If I can get off the side of the road there. I think by this stage here we should be getting close to Italy if we aren't already there. I don't think we are, based on the side of the road and everything. I think we're still in Switzerland. Once you get into Italy, the roads change. Although I am using different road textures, so it's going to be hard to tell. But in the base version of the game, no mods, no aesthetic mods anyway, the roads turn very light grey. Oh, here we go. This is the border between Switzerland and Italy. Here we go, leaving Switzerland. Ciao, Italia. As we make our way into Italy. Said the roads go a little lighter, and as we go further into Italy they may get brighter still. Grass turns a slightly paler shade of green, as do the trees. Look at all the birds out in the sky. That's really cool. I wonder if that's the mod doing that, because I don't think I've ever seen that, unless it's something that they've added. Or I just haven't been paying attention because I've been too busy looking at the road. And there's a road change. This is the roads I was talking about before. Looks like they are a bit browner in this pack. Looks like the trucks could actually go through the ones in the front. So I'm using a mod that makes all of the parking and everything, cones, manholes, everything. So as we go over the manhole here, that is our activation point. I can't even show it. If you rewind 20 seconds, you'll see it. There was a manhole right at the toll booth. Traffic moving very slowly here. I think I need to actually get into the left lane. Nope, never mind. It's just a right turn here. We're good. So we will need to be in the left lane anyway, as it goes over to turn. Or Torino. I'm just going to butcher all the pronunciation. Although I'm pretty sure it is Milano and I've heard some Americans say Milano. Like, oh, that is really bad. Wow, look at those bridges in the back. So cool. I don't know if you can drive along them either. It might actually just be purely there for aesthetic. As we merge out. So Milan is not too far away from the border. By the border I mean the Swiss and Italian connected border. So we should find ourselves there relatively soon. Let's see if I can change the dashboard mode to show us. Yeah, Milan is right in front of us. Not much further at all. Yeah, and those cube map reflections. Wait, it is cube map reflections, right? They're baked in reflections anyway. You can tell because that tree is not moving in the reflection in front of us. Oh, that voice crack. I love baked in reflections. They make the game feel, I don't know, they're not as taxing, which is very nice. Just yeah, we'll come in here. It says to go at 30 kilometers. We'll go just under 30 kilometers. Otherwise there is a very harsh invisible barrier that will stop you and do damage to your truck. You'll be having surgery in September. Oh my, what for? Hopefully nothing too serious, although surgeries in general are pretty serious. I guess there are elective surgeries and stuff that aren't quite as serious. We have another toll booth. Go down. I'm really going through that because I don't want to lose too much momentum again. We're clear to go back over to the left lane. Oh, sorry, the slow lane. Oh, never mind, it's merging anyway. So we can ignore that. We'll be at our destination within the next couple of minutes. Not sure if you can see it, but once we get into town, we'll be taking a right. And then we'll pretty much be there. Here's our turn right, getting off the freeway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these modded roads are a little darker than the original roads. It looks like it's damp, almost. We have made it to Milan, and And while the light is green, we'll make use of that time. It looks like we'll have to go into the left lane here. As we enter Milan, I believe Milan is one of the fashion capitals of the world. Fashion, not really my thing. Nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself though. I just think that some of it is extremely overpriced. Oh, you're getting an elective surgery? That's cool. Well, I do hope that it all goes very smoothly for you and that there is no complications, that your body doesn't reject anything or anything like that. But that's the worst. Again, never been in surgery or don't ever remember being in surgery. So again, I wouldn't know personally. Alright. We'll wait for this guy here to go through. The AI looks a little jumpy, like it doesn't know what it wants to do, whether it wants to let me go first or it to go first. Alright. Oh my, that is... an interesting place to put that. Okay, so YouTube people, I have the parking on choose for me. Although this one here looks like it's going to be a reverse park, and I've been struggling with that a little today. Maybe I should set up the wheel because it helps a bit. Oh, it looks like we might actually be going straight in. You can see the mod here also shows that we have traffic cones rather than a highlighted box. That's the same one that does the manholes as well. As we drive in, keep an eye on our mirror in the front. And there we go. As we get in, all the rings turn green. It's really cool. With that, that's the end of our journey to Milan. If you want to see more of this sort of content, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Select all notifications if you want to see these live streams as well as get notified whenever I upload a video. That's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you another time. Till then, take care. Ciao.